Hi everyone, welcome to this tutorial. I'm Dami of 𝐓𝐻𝐂𝐇. Today we'll be learning how to make this beautiful shirt with a cut together sleeve. So if this is what you are looking at to learn, please stick to the end of the tutorial. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, and also share the video. If you are joining us for the first time, thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell to get notified anytime we have a new tutorial. For our returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back. If you'd like to join my WhatsApp group, the link will be in the description box. So thank you for joining us today, and let's get started. Alright, so for the drafting, I've ruled out the line. So this is the shoulder line, this is the bust point, this is the waistline, this is the length of the blouse, and also I stepped down by 2 inches. We are going to be drafting the back bodice first. So we are drafting the back bodice first. So now that we have all our lines rolled out like this, on the shoulder line, I'm going to be measuring my shoulder divided by 2, which is 16 inches divided by 2. I have 8. I'll mark it here. Then I'm going to measure the sleeve length. I'm working with a sleeve length of 9 inches, so I'll mark also the 9 inches like this. So on this line here, for the shoulder slope, I will go down by 2 inches, then I'll connect it to the shoulder line, to the point where I measured my shoulder here like this. Alright, so we proceed and input our bust measurements. My bust divided by 4, I'll mark it out. Then I'm going to be adding 2 extra inches to it. So I'll mark it here like this. And also my waist divided by 4, and add 2 inches to the waist also. The hip also divided by 4. Add your 2 inches allowance to hit like this. So this 2 inches allowance, 1 inch is for his and 1 inch is for the side seam allowance. So now that we have this, to connect these points together. So we have these points together. So here I'm going to be going down by 10 inches. That is going to be for my round sleeve. So I'll go down by 10 inches here like this. I'll connect it together to this point. So here also you can just come in by ½ inch like this. Then you blend it well to this point. So this is just to make the sleeve to relax very well. So just blend it in like this. So this is what we'll be working with. Now you notice that this armhole here has gone down past the bust point. So you are just going to bring your tape like this. So you just connect this point here. You just blend it to this side here like this. Okay, so this side is going to come in like this. Just make it that it will be very relaxed at this point here. So now that we are done, so we are done with this upper part. For this down part here, this is our blouse length. So from this is the extra we added to it. So you just place your ruler like this and make a slight curve, joining it to this place. So this point here up to this point here. So just blend it in like this. So this is what the back piece is going to be looking like. And from the neck, I'll be using the neck width of 3 inches. I'll be using 3.5 for the neck width, 3.5. Then I'll step down by 1.5 for the back neckline. We'll connect the 2 points together. Alright, so with this now, we can go ahead to cut out our back piece. So this is what the back will look like. So let's go ahead to draft the front bodice. Alright, so for the front bodice now, I marked out 1 inch here. This is going to be for the button allowance, and also this is the shoulder line, the bust line, the waist, and this is the length of the blouse that we used in the first one in the back bodice. So from here I stepped down by 7 inches for the front because it has a pointy effect at this point here. So we'll go ahead and impute all of our measurements. So from this, my measurement will be starting from this point here. So I will impute my shoulder divided by 2, 8 inches, and my 9 inches for the sleeve length, bust divided by 4 plus 2 inches, waist divided by 4 plus the 2 inches allowance. Also here, hip divided by 4, hip divided by 4 plus 2 inches. So I'll connect these points together. Alright, so for the shoulder slope also, I'll come down here by 2 inches, connect it to the shoulder point. The armhole is 10 inches. So I will step in here by ½ inch and blend it back to this point. So we have it like this. So this one I'll connect it to this point. Alright, so now that we have this for the neck waist, we did 3.5 for the neck waist, and the depth of this one is going to be 8 inches. It's a V-neck for the front, so the 8 inches also I will extend it to this the button allowance here like this. So I'm going to be connecting from this neck waist to this button allowance here. Alright, so we have this for the neck. Okay, so for the front design, the flap on the front, so the button is going to be running from here. So now you can decide to stop your button, the opening to start from the waist, but for me I want it to go down a little bit more, so I'll step down by 2 inches from my waistline. So 2 inches from the waistline like this. So from this point here, I'll go in by 2 inches. From this point, from this from my normal blouse length, I step down by 7 inches. So from this 7 inches here, I'll go down by 2 inches, then I'll connect it to this point here to have that pointy effect that we have for the front, that opening that we have at the front. So I'll connect it like this. So after joining to this point here, so from this side here, from our blouse length, we are going to be connecting it up to this point for the pointy effect we have on the hemline. So we'll just connect it to this point here like this. So this part here is what is going to be carrying the button. So with this extension that I did down, because I don't want it to be exactly on my waistline, I'm going to be having like 4 buttons here. So we just put your buttons at this part here. So now that we are done with the front bodice, we can go ahead to cut it out. Alright, so this is the front piece. I will bring the back also. This is the back piece. Now you see that they are both equal on the side here. So now I will go ahead to cut this pattern on the fabric. So the back is going to be unfold at the center back here. It's going to be folded, and the front will cut out 2 pieces. Alright, so I've gone ahead to cut out the piece on the fabric. So this is the front here. I've cut the front on the fabric like this, and I'll also gone ahead to cut the facing. So I don't want to be turning with bias and all of that. So I'll be using this facing to turn the down part and the front also like this. So this is for the front. And the back also, I've cut it out. I cut it facing for the down part and also for the neckline. So now that we have this, now we are going to proceed with the sewing of the piece together. So you bring the front piece, the back piece like this, the back piece like this. The right side, you place your facing on it like this, so you turn the facing like this, and you place the facing for the hemline also. You use it to turn it, and also you go ahead to turn the facing for the front and give a good press. All right, so I've gone ahead to turn the facing like this. So this is the wrong side of the front. This is what the right side is looking like. You see that there is no seam line. I use my Emi gum to hold this one down to the main fabric like this. And also I've done for the right side, for the other side, and also the back also I've turned it with the facing. So the next thing we are going to be doing now is to turn it on the shoulder. So this is the shoulder. You make sure that this side is equal like this. Then you flip this one from the side. From the back, you use it to stitch it down. Then you stitch it by 0.5 here. You do the same thing for this other side also. And also I'll go ahead to roll the sleeve by 1 inch. I added 1 inch allowance to it, so I'll use my 1 inch to roll the sleeve area also. All right, so I've joined it on the shoulder, and also I've finished the hem of the sleeve. So the next thing we'll be doing now is you turn it to the wrong side like this. Right side facing right side, of course. So you turn it to the wrong side. Then you leave this one here on the waistline here. I've gone ahead to sew the belt that I'll be using. So on the side here, the waist, you place your belt there, so you can secure it down with a pin. Then you place this one on top of it like this. You make sure that everywhere is equal. Then you go ahead and stitch this part here by 1 inch allowance that we added. So you stitch it by 1 inch allowance. Then you do the same thing for this other side also. All right, so I've joined the sides together, so I'll just go ahead and give this a very good press. And also the last thing just to do is to fix the buttonhole. So you place your buttonhole on this side, and that brings us to the end of our class. So this is the pointy hemline. So I'm going to be displaying it on the mannequin for us to see the beautiful outcome. So thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you in the next class.